I don't think this orientation is correct. It's always something with this. Oh, cool. We're doing it this way then. Glad no one's on here. Still says no one is on here. Still see no one. Oh, well, no one's here. We're going to turn on Do Not Disturb, which I should have done first. There we go. Oh, there's a delay. That's right. I forgot about that. Well, I still don't see anybody joining, but that's okay. Live technically doesn't start until 7, and it is just now 7. Oh, there we go. I see chat. Hi, Hazel. Can you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. There's a slight delay, and I need to get used to that when I'm doing these lives. I hope the lighting and the background are okay. I had to change the orientation of my phone literally before I got this all set up, so I wasn't quite ready, but I mean, that's okay. I have to remember the camera is not there. It's there. I'm just gonna there we go. I'm gonna angle myself so you can see more of the shield cover. Do this. Y'all can see my fridge. I do the lives from my phone. My webcam on my laptop isn't very good, and I am having technical issues with my, what is that thing called? So I have my work computer plugs in it to, it's not a docking station, but it's like that. And I used to use it for my personal computer, but it hasn't been working. I think it just needs a new HDMI cable, but I haven't gotten around to doing that. So I've been doing lives from my phone, and then I have comments on my laptop, and then the Word document I work out of. But yeah, so there are 2 people online. I'm hoping I'm not one of them. I think I'm going to start explaining what I'm going to do today, and as more people join, I'll just explain things again. It'll be fine. We can start doing the dice rolling. So tonight I'm doing something brand new. Well, brand new to me. I don't know if it's going to display it backwards, but this little tube, literally just called Writing Dice off Amazon. Writing Dice, inspiration for creative writing, banish the blank page. Gosh, excuse me. I'm still getting over a cold. It includes 9 color-coded dice. I'm not using all of them. I have decided to use 6 of them. I'm going to be using the character dimensions dice. There are 4 character dimensions. So like right now, just what's sitting here, an impatient, empathetic woman shapeshifter. I hope we get shapeshifter. And then I decided to use the conflict, like right now it says versus self, versus society. And then blue is the theme, things like justice. Sorry, it's very Batman to me whenever I get the word justice. I'm like, justice! I hope we don't get justice now. Power, identity, hope, love. And then of course I have the story cubes that have pictures on them to be little aspects that have to go in the story. And I'll be typing the Word document and reading out loud as I go. I have, okay, so it looks like past me wanted to do the character dimensions first. That sounds like me. I think I'm gonna do them one at a time. They're very large dice. Like I can't shake them. Ooh, maybe next time I should get some sort of like book themed cup that I can shake them in. Something plastic though, not like ceramic or something. That could be fun. I'm going to look for that afterwards. Okay, so first green die for the character element for the main character we're doing is insecure. Ugh, I'm not good at writing super insecure people. Oh, that's a lie. If you were to read my book, The Shield by Alexa Shay, there's a character in there who I would say is insecure, and that's where some of his issues stem from. So apparently no, I have written insecure before. I just don't consciously think of him as that for some reason. Anyways, next die. Okay, an insecure senior. Okay. This is why we do this though. This is why I use dice. It's to challenge myself to write things that I might not have. The next time I do one of these, I do want to add point of view and place and time, but I was a little bit nervous to try new points of view and new time periods in front of a live audience, even though it says there's only 2 people. What if we get more? Wasn't ready yet. I was insecure. Oh, uneducated. So an uneducated, insecure senior. And how the hell does that work? Empathetic. An empathetic, insecure, uneducated senior. Okay, no, we can work with that. We can work with that. Next is the conflict, which is the orange cube. So these dice are really cool. They, challenge you to do things you wouldn't normally. Versus man. Okay, our dude's got an enemy. I mean, he's insecure, and sometimes insecure people can be a-holes. Sometimes they can be, I think that's part of the problem why I thought insecure first, is I thought of that character who is an a-hole, but insecure people aren't always a-holes. Actually, they're very frequently not. Huh. See? This makes us think different. So I'm insecure fairly frequently. I already forgot what this cube is for. Theme, identity. Okay. Maybe he'll be a shy insecure instead of an a-hole one. I just went straight to that one character. Like, a shy, insecure, uneducated, empathetic senior. Okay. I think I'm going to set it in modern day. Let's see. And then first, lots of us with anxiety are insecure. As somebody with anxiety, I should have thought of that first. I really should have. I don't know why I immediately thought of that dude. You all know which dude it is because you've read the book. For those of you who haven't, one of the characters is horrifically insecure. I grabbed 3 story cubes. Yeah, I think I'm going to go more towards the anxious because honestly, that's something I don't know, that feels better because now that I know he's empathetic, I feel like anxious insecure is better. Okay. The first story cube is a sleepy dude. I'm just going to put sleep. Some of these cubes, they're color-coded, and I had to remember, I think the pink one's fantasy. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Look at this tiara. Tell me you do not look at this tiara and think senior, or like Sailor Moon. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, I have to write this down as tiara, not Sailor Moon. Okay, hear me out. Former magical girl. She never got education. She never got an education and ends up having to work a dead-end job because she spent so much of her life fighting crime with her magic tiara. Okay, I'm super into this all of a sudden. And then last die. I don't want to do that. Sorry, I did this in a previous one. A scarab, which I kind of want to re-roll. I kind of want to do a fantasy one, but nope. I gotta be at my own rules. So I think as a treat, I'm going to choose one of these pink dice. That one. I don't know which one's which. Hello, Eloise. What in the hell is that supposed to be? Okay, so for our final story cube is a sad, I can't focus, curse you. No, it just wants to focus on me because I'm beautiful. It just looks like a sad person. Maybe she'll have a sad little helper. I'm just gonna put sad person. Okay, so since we have new people, I'm going to go over what we just rolled and my idea. I am stoked for this idea. This idea is something that I might have to develop later on. I think it's been done a little bit before. I've seen an idea, I like it online. But to recap, new dice, writing dice. There are 9 different types. I used 6 of the 9 because I did not want to use some of them on a live. I wanted to experiment first. I did the character dimensions. I rolled 4 of them. Character dimensions, the conflict, and the theme. So we have an insecure, uneducated, empathetic senior. The conflict is versus man, so their enemy is some fellow person. And the theme is identity. I'm going to go least exciting to most exciting. Our 4 story cubes are a scarab, a strange, sad person. Can you all hear that paper bag that my cat's getting into? A sleepy person. It's my fault for leaving a paper bag out with cats. And the most exciting one, a magical tiara that looks like a Sailor Moon tiara. So my idea for this story exercise is a magical girl who never got to get an education, never got to get any kind of career going. Maybe she's like a high school janitor at this point because, magical girls are always in high school or middle school. And so once she doesn't quite finish school, she just stays at the school. And this way she can also meet any other new magical girls and help tutor them and train them maybe. And let's see, what else was there? Magical girls are generally empathetic. I could see insecure. But yeah, she's older now. Ooh, maybe she's older, retirement. Maybe she's looking for her replacement. One of her old enemies comes back. Yeah, let's just start winging it. Let's just start winging it. Ooh, we need a good name. Ooh, I have an idea. I wonder if there's magical girl name. Oh my God, there's a magical girl name generator. It's called sparklingnightmare.com. I'm just gonna press the button. Nope, don't like that one. Nope. Nope. Magical android breeze Yumi. Nope. Harmony the virtual imp. I like Harmony. I think her name's gonna be Harmony. Oh my gosh, it said reconnecting. I hope I'm still here. Magical girl, colorful Rin. The Stony Agent, Magical Spy, Moonlight Lena. You know what, I'm just gonna throw together some. So her name's gonna be Harmony. Her Sailor Scout name, which isn't gonna be called a Sailor Scout, is going to be magical, I kind of want to do spiral, maybe glitter. Magical glitter butterfly. Y'all think of a better name, please, by all means. Okay, so Harmony, the magical glitter butterfly. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the butterfly theme. I dig that for my senior, what was it? My insecure, uneducated, empathetic senior magical girl. Harmony, the magical glitter butterfly. Excellent. For anyone new, I am going to generally write these, it's very train of thought. There will be a lot of showing and not a lot of telling at first. I still have the first one to update. I really hope the water bottle sound isn't really jarring. When you're talking continuously for an hour, you're gonna get thirsty. Okay, so what time of day should we have this start out? We're going to do the very stereotypical waking up and getting ready. Hear me out. 1, because of the sleep cube. And 2, because a lot of time the magical girl animes start out with, you know, them waking up and, oh no, I'm late for school. Maybe I'll throw in a flashback scene of that. We're just gonna go for it. Harmony. No. Yeah. Harmony was woken up. 3 words in and I'm already struggling. Harmony was woken up by the jarring beep of her old pink alarm clock. The plastic was faded with age, and the moon on its casing, I almost said face, the moon on its casing cracked ever so slightly as she hit it to silence it, as she had done every day for decades. I'm not spoon feeding, I'm force feeding. I'm like, this magical girl's old and she likes pink stuff. This is what's a writing exercise though. Okay, so Harmony was woken up by the jarring beep of her old pink alarm clock. The plastic was faded with age, and the moon on its casing cracked ever so slightly as she hit it to silence it, as she had done every day for decades. She groaned as she rolled out of bed, her joints cracking. She stretched her back and shuffled to the bathroom. I am starting every sentence with she already. It is one of my biggest weaknesses, that naming things. But these aren't perfect, and that's why we edit afterwards, to get rid of our weaknesses. She got her shoulder to bed, her joints cracking. She stretched her back and shuffled to the bathroom. Oh my gosh, should we have the she looks in the mirror and describes herself thing? No, I can't do it. Do blondes go gray, or do they just one day go white-haired? I don't know why I feel like she's blonde. I think I'm putting Sailor Moon vibes in. Dusty blonde hair. I'm gonna have it go white, I think. Hi, side there. Sorry if you can hear my cat. He wants treats, honestly. Stretched her back and shuffled to the bathroom. When she was younger, again, lots of showing, no telling. Or a lot of telling, no showing. When she was younger, she'd have slept in, but by now her body woke up almost before the alarm. She took a fast shower, then blow dried. I feel like older women tend to cut their hair off, is what I was always told. She's insecure, so she'd probably want to do whatever other old people were doing. I would go short. So let's see. She took a fast shower, then blow dried her. Would dusty blonde be what an old person with formerly blonde hair would look like as it was transitioning? You know what? That's future me's problem. Before the alarm, she took a fast shower, then blow dried her dusty blonde chin length hair. The other old ladies at the salon were all getting bobs, and she followed suit. So much telling, not at all the showing. Let's see. Moving as fast as her tired muscles could, she threw on her work uniform. The old gray, I don't know why it's gray, it just seems like it'd be gray. The old gray matching pants and button-up shirt were soft against her skin, worn with age. I'm really milking the age thing right now, and that's okay. The old gray matching pants and button-up shirt were soft against her skin, worn with age. Pausing just a moment at the door, she grabbed her. You know, maybe we should have her be a magical. I'm pretty sure this is a scarab, or is it a beetle? Like, I wish I could get that to focus. Maybe, haha, that's the way to do it. Are you a scarab or a beetle? Maybe have it be a magical glitter scarab. Ugh. Not me literally Googling scarab. Well, nope, that's a scarab. No, that was correct. I looked up scarab and Google's like, Adventure Time? Maybe. Okay, so magical glitter butterfly. You know what? Her brooch is going to be a scarab. That's what the dice called for. And I like her being the magical glitter butterfly. Don't ask me how a scarab becomes a butterfly. I don't care. Magic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a scarab. I feel like this was, I cannot remember what set this was from. I called it a scarab the last time I got it. Pausing just a moment at the door, she grabbed her glittering gold scarab brooch and with a sigh fastened it to her, there's another way to put it, breast! Not her actual breast, y'all know what I mean. Fasten it at her breast. To her breast. Fasten it at her breast. As soon as she was wearing it, sorry, Word and I are having a brief spat, please hold. As soon as she was wearing it, there was a poof of golden glitter that quickly vanished as a small creature began to take shape. Within a second, a sad little person, no, can't use that phrase. It's not correct. Sad little humanoid. That's the word I'm looking for. It's not a human, it's not a person. But the image is sad person. Sad. Within a second, a sad little humanoid figure appeared floating in front of her. It too had wrinkles. What did it wrinkle? It's like a fairy. I mean, fairies eventually age, I think. It's my magical world. Do I want it to be old? You know what? I want it to be old too. I think that's funnier. As that little humanoid figure appeared floating in front of her, it too had wrinkles. It too had wrinkles, but its hair was completely snow white and pulled back in a loose bun. Good morning, Harmony, the creature trilled. Good morning, Ivy. Call it caterpillar. Good morning, Ivy. Harmony replied. Any signs of... What's a good villain name? My brain's like, Drax the Destroyer! No. Ooh, we can do another name generator. This time I'll remember to read them out loud. Villain character name generator at readz.com. No, I do not want to log in. Thank you. I can't even read that one. Nope. I said I was going to say them out loud. TC Phone, Bucyrus, Nernasha, Cole, Colton. This is the great evil entity, Colton. I knew so many Coltons growing up. Bronwyn, Giflet, Mallory. I didn't know the name Mallory meant unfortunate. Thana. Oh, that's where Thanos came from. It means the name of death, god of death. Morana. Well, I'm going to start having some sort of like name dice or something. Scrabble tiles. Okay, next time we're going to do some Scrabble tiles. Oh, this was a terrible one. I'm going to call her Morgana. Any signs of, classic name. Any signs of activity? I don't know why I capitalized that. Activity from Morgana or her. What's a good enemy for a butterfly? Frog fighters. Frogs eat butterflies, I assume. Or this could be similar to Planeteers, Morgana and her like pollutant team, pollutioners. I guess polluters would be a better word. Morgana or her, I'm gonna call them pollutants. I want you all to know how vulnerable it is to share the writing process out loud and to show off the fact that you can't come up with names. Good morning, Ivy Harmony replied. Any signs of activity for Morgana or her pollutants? Ivy shook her head. I want to say dull glitter, but how can it be dull and glittery? That just doesn't work. I guess glitter losing its sheen. Anyways, Ivy shook her head. A few limp strands of hair falling out of place. Not today. It's been months. That's probably, I can do English, a good thing, Harmony said as she grabbed her lunch box out of the fridge. She was already at the door, but I'll edit that later. Nah, actually, I'm gonna have her just grab her bag. Harmony said as she threw a backpack on. Threw an old beaten backpack on. There hasn't been a new wave of magical girls yet. Do you even still count as a magical girl at your age? Ivy snarked. Harmony glared at her. It's not my fault the magic won't leave me. It leaves everyone else and they get to go to college. But no, I'm stuck like this. She gestured down at her ratty uniform. You said this was only until the forces of evil. I imagine Mermaid Man from SpongeBob going evil. Like she's like, I have been doing this too long. Honestly, if I had to be a magical girl as a senior citizen and still had to do all this stuff and now have a job, I would 100% run around with a starfish on my face yelling evil. I feel like Mermaid Man earned that. But no, I'm stuck like this. She gestured down at her red uniform. You said this was only until the forces of, I'm just going to say evil. Evil were defeated. They'll never be defeated. Spotting a group of commuters getting on the bus, she hurried by, ducking her head down and dropping her voice to a whisper. No one else could see Ivy, which had long since established her as the neighborhood. I'm just gonna go with weirdo. Neighborhood weirdo. It's not like I'm enjoying being stuck with you either, Ivy spat. I can't exactly stay youthful when my charge is a million years. I cannot spell the word years, apparently. It's a million years old. I'm only 55. Thank you. Like I said, a million. Soon, Harmony and Ivy arrived at the high school. I got their names mixed up. Oh my god, sorry. Harmony stopped in the employee locker room. It's a high school. I should probably say that. Stopped in the employee locker room. Don't ask me why they have a locker room. Locker room. I'm going to call it break room, actually. Break room to drop off her bag and put her lunchbox in the fridge. For those who are just joining, we are writing about an insecure, uneducated, empathetic senior magical girl. The conflict is versus man. The theme is identity. And she's been a magical girl for like 40 years, and she's had enough of this. Drop off her bag and put her lunchbox in the fridge. Soon she was hard at work cleaning the downstairs bathroom before. Soon she was hard at work cleaning the downstairs bathroom. Sorry if you can hear that, my husband's coming in. Hard at work cleaning the downstairs bathroom before the students arrived for the day. As she was halfway done cleaning the long mirror, Ivy popped up in front of her, her face pale. Harmony, I can sense her. I can sense Morgana, she whispered. Harmony froze. Sorry, I'm distracted by the sounds of footsteps going upstairs. Harmony, I can sense her. I can sense Morgana, she whispered. Harmony froze. Where? She put her cleaning cloth down and quickly she put her cleaning cloth down and quickly hurried out of the bathroom with the cleaning supplies. About a mile away, I can't tell what she's up to, but it can't be anything good. It never is. Harmony ran to the supply closet and deposited her supplies inside before taking off out the front door. She kept this job for so long because she could disappear for a few hours at a time without attracting notice. Once she was clear of the school, she stopped. What's it gonna close? What's like a hidden area? A shrubbery. She stopped in a nearby little grove of trees at the edge of a park. Sighing heavily, a lot of sighing going on in this, she put her right hand over her magical brooch and with much trepidation called out, what did we name you again? Magical glitter butterfly compact. Activate. Soon she was surrounded by a swirling vortex of glittering, I cannot spell right now, glittering rainbow light. Ivy merged with the light as it wrapped around Harmony. First, tiara should be last. First, she's gonna have to wear a bodysuit. I can't imagine being 55 and having to put on a bodysuit. I'm 35 and you would not get me trying to do that. First, her tight white short sleeve bodysuit appeared. Then her bright pink mini skirt. First, so glad you guys can't see what I'm typing because I suck right now. First, her tight white short sleeve bodysuit appeared. Then her bright pink mini skirt, followed by short pink gloves, ankle high pink boots, and lastly, a gold and pink glittering tiara appeared at her forehead. Her feet touched back onto the ground, and she paused for a moment. I am too old to be dressed like this, she moaned, trying to pull the bodysuit from out of her backside. I've had the same wedgie for 40 years. At least you won't have to meld with a geriatric, Ivy said within Harmony's mind. Sorry if you can hear my husband coming down the stairs. I didn't know he had class today. And so he's home early. Or I would have scheduled it today. At least you don't have to meld with the geriatric, Ivy said within Harmony's mind. Whatever You miserable old cow. Let's just get going. Really love the disembodied arm in the background, don't you all? It's fantastic. Let's just get going. Harmony took off again, her senses having melded with Ivy's. She could feel her dark powers growing and expanding a short ways away. They felt sticky, sticky and sludge-like to Harmony's sharpened senses. Skidding to a stop as she rounded a corner, Harmony gasped. Before her, there was a massive pile of moving, pulsing sludge. Excuse me. I'm going to count this as versus man as the theme because Morgana is, I think, a human turned evil. That's what I've just decided. I wonder if maybe in this fight, Harmony could come to accept her fate as a forever magical girl, you know? Just be like, this is who I am. I wonder if maybe in the acceptance of that, it lets her go. We could do some Modica? Magical Girl Madoka, I think. Maybe get some time travel in there. Be like, now that you've accepted your fate, you can go back in time or something. Anyways, I guess she has to get through the fight scene first to get the reward. Skidding to a stop as she rounded a corner, Harmony gasped. Before her, there was a massive pile of moving, pulsing sludge. Floating above it was an older woman about Harmony's age with silver streaked black hair. She wore a long, a long dark purple dress that looked like something someone much younger would wear. Hey, I already forgot her darn name. Glitter something. Maybe at this point she just calls her Glitter. Scroll all the way to the top. Magical Glitter Butterfly. Oh, let's go. Hey, Glitter. What's up? She asked as she took in. She noticed Harmony run in. Run in. Aren't you a bit old to be wearing a mini skirt like that? Which, for the record, I think you can wear a mini skirt at any age. However, if you don't want to wear one and you're forced to wear one, it would probably suck, like our poor dear Harmony here. Aren't you a bit old to be wearing a mini skirt like that? Oh, shut up, Morgana. Harmony snapped back. We're stuck in these outfits, and you know it. You look like an old soccer mom trying too hard. I don't like that's insult. It feels a little sexist. I would go back and change that in editing. You look like an old soccer mom trying too hard. I'm leaving it for now because I got 15 minutes left. I know I shouldn't like being the villain, but at least I'm not freezing every winter. Is that why you were so quiet until now? Were you really waiting for spring? No, my kid broke their leg and I had to help take care of them. I like the idea of the super old magical girl and her old villain like knowing stuff about each other. Like they're just stuck doing this, so it's like coworkers, you know? Now my kid broke their leg and I had to help take care of them. Oh man, the younger one or the older one? Older. It was awful. I'm going to do a little bit more small talk. Are they doing better now? Of course. Actually, no, I retract that. Mostly, I couldn't hold the pollutants off much longer. So I had to come out today. I'm sorry. That really sucks. This would suck less if we got paid for it. Yeah, I agree. Anyways, shall we get this over with? Why not? Morgana reached her arms up to the sky, and soon dark clouds immediately surrounded her. Go forth and destroy my pollutants, she called. Actually, she called it glitter. Glitter. We have to stop her. Ivy declared. Yeah. We've been stopping her for over 40 years. She took her tiara off and pulled it back. Glitter butterfly. Oh my god, I'm gonna call it glitter butterfly boomerang. Boomerang, and she's boomeraged. Need to get a sound effects thing in here. She took her tiara off and pulled it back. Glitter butterfly boomerang, she yelled, launching the tiara. This is a dumb sentence, but I'm going to stick with it. Launching the tiara towards the dark mass like a frisbee. The tiara turned into a golden disc and evaporated. What is the word that means it turns into dust? I'm just going to say turned the mass into dust. Morgana shrieked, destroying her pollutants hurt. You'll pay for that, she said in a bored tone. Yeah, said Harmony. Move it along. I have a lot of work to do today. We're gonna thrust her arms up to the sky again and yelled in a ringing voice, "To me, pollutants of the sky. To me, pollutants of the land." Another mass of black, I don't like the word pulsing, sludge surrounded her. You know, if people would just stop treating the earth like trash, I could retire, she complained as the sludge covered her from head to toe, forming a tight, dark purple bodysuit. And if you retired, I could retire, Harmony said. Haven't there been any new magical girls this year? Morgana asked as her boots materialized. Nope. None have awoken in the last year. Same with new villains. Morgana sighed as her transformation completed. She held up her hand and a scepter, I can't spell the word scepter apparently, there you go, and a scepter appeared. I need to like get this so that I can type downstairs because I'm typing at a weird angle to be at my dining table. By about the 50-minute mark where we are, my fingers start to cramp up. Morgana sighed as her transformation completed. She held up her hand and a scepter appeared. She lunged towards Harmony, who dodged her and struck back, their dance long since memorized. Do you ever think that maybe it isn't the pollution that keeps us fighting? She asked conversationally as she dodged a fist to the face. What do you mean? Morgana asked as she ducked under Harmony's kick. Why do the newer girls get to retire and we're stuck wearing bodysuits and mini skirts and having the same fight over and over again? What did they figure out that we didn't? That was Harmony. So I'm kind of thinking maybe as they're talking, the magical girls, or the magical girl and the villainess start to think, you know, well, what was the last thing they said before they left? And maybe the magical girls who got to move on say something along the lines of, I realized the magic was inside me all the time, or something like really cheesy like that. The magic was in me all along, or I was the power, or something stupid like that. It's not really stupid, it's just cliche. Why do the girls get to retire? We're stuck wearing bodysuits and miniskirts and having the same fight over and over again. What did they figure out that we didn't? Harmony aimed another shot at Morgana's torso and missed. Morgana shrugged. I'm not sure. The villains don't talk as much as you heroes. The last girl to get to quit said something to me before she left. Often they just ghost. Morgana slammed her scepter into Harmony's upper right arm. Harmony let out a loud oof as she hit the ground. Sorry about that, Morgana said as she swung the scepter towards her old frenemies head. That's okay. I know you can't help it. Harmony blocked the blow and continued. The girl said that she'd found herself, that she realized she was the magic all along and didn't need the brooch to feel special. I am kind of messing up the conflict of versus man here, but I'm considering them fighting as if because that's where the story has taken me. I mean, the theme was identity. I didn't need the brooch to feel special anymore. Morgana snorted. Does the brooch make you feel special? She asked, aiming a roundhouse kick at Harmony. Yeah. Like 38 years ago. Harmony grabbed her leg in the air and used her momentum to throw her backwards to the ground. Excuse me. Morgana rolled with practiced ease and sprang up, throwing the scepter at Harmony like a spear. Harmony caught it and threw it to the side as she ran towards the villain and tackled her. Unless we've been doing this so long that it's become who we are, she wondered out loud, wrestling Morgana down. Morgana snorted. It's a possibility, I guess. So how do we let go of it then? Therapy? Harmony snorted this time. Oh yeah, with my health insurance? No thank you. they're not going to cover that. We're gonna stop fighting back. What if we, like, tried it? Like, talked it out. Harmony let go of her in shock. We're gonna used her shock to wiggle free. Instead of striking out, she sat on the ground. It has been an hour and my hands hurt. That was about 1,600 words. A weird story. Oh, I might finish this and put it in the writing exercises tab of alexisshays.com. I still have to finish the last one, which was technically done, just has to be edited to some semblance of not crap. But I'm not sure where this is going. I feel like this is too easy. Most of these writing exercises I try to treat as if I'm just writing a short story. But I imagine they could sit and talk it out, maybe. I don't know. If you think of anything, feel free to comment, message me, what have you. But it is 8 o'clock where I am, and I figure I can let everyone go. And my cat, one of them, is yelling at me because he would like more treats, because he always wants more treats. But if you joined me for the live today, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the story. I might try one of these again, or maybe something different, something more dynamic. I'm also planning, when I do my release for the Shield, I'm going to do a live on the 9th, and I've written a 2-page, really cheesy, stupid Mad Lib about my two characters going on their first ever Valentine's Day date, and they're both fairly awkward people. I wrote it like a Mad Lib, so it's very simplistic. But anyways, have a good night, everyone. Thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you at my next live. And now I have to awkwardly reach up here to end the live.